We start tonight with a complicated and unusual police investigation in Lexington. It starts with shots fired on Camelot Drive last Monday when the city's flock cameras were used to search for a suspect.
Our Colleen Finney spoke with Lexington Chief Lawrence Weathers about an arrest that followed and the questions that remain more than a week later.
Marvin, it happens all the time. Police get called to investigate shots fired, but with new flock cameras posted across the city, officers identified a potential suspect much quicker. Police say this incident demonstrates how flock cameras are designed to work, but in this case, there was an unusual twist. On April 10th, police investigated gunshots around Camelot Drive. When they arrived, they were given a description of a car that was quickly caught nearby on a flock camera.
It provides us with leads. And that's what it did in this case. It identified a vehicle. Officers were able to get the license plate information and find the residents of possible suspects, and then they continued to investigate.
The suspect gave a Mexico license with the name Nicolas Trujillo Ruiz. Officers learned that man was wanted for a 1980 murder in Texas, and the man matched the same description and birth date on record for the crime. He was then arrested for the decades-old murder.
The person never told us that they provided us with false information. I think the officers asked relatives. Nobody told us that the name we were given was not the name of the subject. We didn't find out until the attorney for the subject said anything. That kind of puts us in a bind.
When the police found out his real name, the man was released from the Fayette County Detention Center with no charges. But now, this raises a new question. So what happens now? Because this does kind of seem like a case where someone is assuming somebody else's identity. Is he going to have charges put on him for that?
There are charges pending on that, and because it's a pending case right now, I can't discuss it, but there are charges associated with that.
We have reached out to the attorney for the man, but he did not answer when he was initially arrested. Police say the shooting that happened April 10th on Camelot Drive is still under investigation. If you know anything about it, you're asked to call police. Marvin.
Thanks, Colleen. In our reporting of that story last week, we aired a jail mugshot of the man Lexington police identified as the suspect in the 1980 murder in Texas. As we just told you, Lexington police now say they've learned that man misidentified himself to officers. That mugshot will no longer be used in this story.